Feeding time out on the farm. Hello, say hello, Ben. But let go of my paper, you punk. I want you to see here something really interesting. Okay, it applies with, I think, a great biblical manner. If you've been struggling or you've been going through kind of a hard time, this might be something for you or somebody. You see how the leaves are all green right here? But if you kind of look around, these are kind of dead here, but it's green here. And if you go down through this way, you'll see super green, but all on the sides, it's dried out. And that is strictly because of there's water veins running underneath the ground. And that's just a great thing because water gives life in the sense of, let me read this from Romans, Ben. Rejoice in your sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, and perseverance produces character, and character hope. And hope does not disappoint us, because God has poured his love out in our hearts through the Holy Spirit, whom he has given us. So in this sense, hard times make us stronger. A lot of times I feel Christians are like, well, if you're loving God and you're doing these things, you're not going to suffer. You look at Job and these other stories, that's just not the case. There's some hard days. You look at Jesus' life, just one in general. And so, and even dealing with Jeremiah 12:5, if you have run with the footmen and they have wearied you, then how can you contend with horses? And if in the land of peace in which you trusted they wearied you, then how will you do in the floodplain of the Jordan? And it's this sense of getting an audience here. Everybody likes Bible time, don't we? And feeding time. All those things go together, don't they? It's this sense of, if we struggle in the easy times, how are we going to learn to run in the hard times? If we're struggling on the flat ground, how when the stuff gets harder, are we going to be able to run through the race and effectively? These trees on a farm, we ran through a drought. In Texas, you've been watching stuff. We've been going through a drought for the last 5 months, and the Lord sent relief, and relief's beginning to come, and it's such a blessing. But if we're not willing to walk through those hard times, we wouldn't have seen these water veins. And what does that do for us as a farm? That lets you know where you need to dig your wells. That lets you know where you can plant trees to reroute the water, to spread it out, and to do different things to help your land. And if we did not walk through those hard days, or they were hard, a lot of farmers went under and sold out. The Lord took care of us. We were blessed. And if we weren't, the blessings far outweigh the loss. So if you're someone that's struggling, you're someone who goes through those hard days and hard times, just remember that God's right there with you, and the blessings far outweigh the loss. So just persevere. And the stories like Job and all these other things and Jesus, there's good things at the end if we just but take one step at a time. Are you hungry? Are you all hungry? Huh? Are you hungry, Lily? Say bye to the people.